everyone, this is your instructor Joy. So this is a passage that we're going to work on today. A subscriber is working on this specific piece. This is a piece by Beriot. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, sending me questions and donations, and sharing my videos. Excuse me for my voice. I'm just getting over a cold. I'm slowly recovering, but I thought I passed already so many days, so I'll just try to make videos. So a subscriber is wondering how one could have nice clean sound when playing fast passages. So it's very hard for all of us just to play those fast runs. When it's a little separated bow, that's a little easier for each note to speak. But when it's slurred like this, it requires a lot of work to make sure that every note speaks. So I'm going to talk about this specific couple of things that you can do in order to make your fast slurred runs very nice and clean. First, find the fingerings that helps each note to be articulated. So here, what the printed fingering from the sheet music says is this. Normally, stretching one finger 4 to 4 may feel like it's gonna be easy choice, but as you can see, if it's fast run and slurred, it just gets all mumbled. It doesn't speak clear enough. So what I suggest is just, even though shifting may risk the intonation, but still is better choice in my opinion in this case to do 1 2 1 2 3 instead of 1 2 3 4 and 4 again. So this is my choice. Yeah. So here, the way that speaks better, in my opinion. Instead, yeah. So it just gets a little mumbled. So pick the fingering that helps each note to be articulated. And a second one, see if you can work on the string crossings. Often when there are multiple fast notes going on, slurred, often there's some kind of string crossings involved. And simply making sure your left and right hand are working on the same string helps each note to speak better. In this case, I suggest that you stop before each string crossings to just manage the height of your right arm, like this. And stop, lower your arm, and then stop again, because now you're on E string. Yeah, so you would do that with a little more slowly. And then study it. And then make sure your right arm is in the right height. Yeah, and then gradually you would get faster. Another thing that helps to have a nice clean runs in such passages would be to practice dotted rhythm. Dotted are long short or short long. It would be a good idea for you to vibrate on those long notes, but keep in mind these are supposed to be a fast run. So when you vibrate or hold those long notes, keep your hand position the way you would do in fast runs. Just imagine yourself, if you want to master how to run in marathon, you cannot achieve that one by walking slowly only. So you may just walk slowly to study every single movement of your coordination of your 4 limbs, but eventually you should be able to connect to the fast running. The same concept works also fast runs in violin as well. So when you do long, short, make sure left hand stays in a fast running hand position, meaning that when it's fast run, the fingertip does not get very flat. Let's see if I can bring. So this is, sorry, when it's slow, the fingertip gets a little flatter, but when it's fast, the fingertips tend to stay a little more in the edge. And then you the other way. What you should not do is this one. So don't change the hand position. Keep the hand position the same way that when you do the fast run. So a little fingers, little standing, not so flat. Or yeah, on and on, like that. Another thing that you could work on is also just use metronome and understand how fast, how slow those runs should be. Common mistakes that I see in fast runs in my teaching studio is people, the violinists tend to play too fast. I mean, when we hear multiple notes, we feel like we have to rush it. But often, not always, but often enough, it's not as fast as we think. So just simply using metronome. So that's all, and it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Yeah. So it may sound very fast, but sometimes simply calculating with a metronome that teaches us it's not as fast as what we like to think. And there's also other tricks to help your left hand to be even more relaxed, such as when you have crescendo as this way, it may sound like I'm doing crescendo all around, but what I actually did was I stayed quiet for most of the run, but near the end, I got it really loud. So when I do fast, it sounds like I'm doing crescendo all around, like this. Yeah. So what it does is not only to make this crescendo dynamic even more convincing, but also while staying softly long enough, it helps my left hand to stay a little more relaxed. Therefore, I can control my each note a little better. My last tip would be sometimes we do a little accent. Not too strong, but just a little to help us to help the articulation, meaning to help the notes speak a little better. Sometimes we do that at the beginning, but just enough. Or when we are having a hard time to do string crossing, we tend to do that. Yeah? So of course one has to be very careful that you don't overdo it. Yeah? Just a little. Yeah, like that. So this kind of study is good to do it anyway, because as you can see, a lot of violin repertoires have a lot of fast runs like this. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Please remember to share my videos and subscribe. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.